business case for achieving gender balance in Wesfarmers is very strong, and there are really two elements that I think go to the business case. The first is that one of our key opportunities for competitive advantage is the quality of our team. So talent is critical. The last thing we want to do is to create barriers that prevent 50% of the population wanting to work and prosper within Wesfarmers. The second piece really goes to understanding and empathy with our customer base. Across our retail businesses, more than 70% of the purchasing decisions are made by women. Increasingly in our industrial businesses, some of the key procurement managers are women. So it's important that we have an understanding and empathy of our core customer base, and we will only be able to achieve that if we have truly gender balanced teams. Well, the first step for me in trying to address the issues of gender balance really were to stop treating women as a problem that needed to be solved and start thinking about gender balance as an opportunity. And it was really important to understand that opportunity and understand the business case for improving gender balance. And that was really the first step for me personally and for our leadership team at Wesfarmers. Well, a few of the actions that have had a really big impact. First of all, really assessing a lot of the language, imagery that we have across the organisation, and importantly, our ways of working, to actually challenge ourselves on whether all of those things that go to how we present ourselves to our team, to our customers, to the market, are they conducive to delivering on gender balance? And these are really important. The second thing I would say is building a sense of awareness within our leadership team. At the end of the day in Wesfarmers, we have a decentralised operating model, and we rely on the capability, the drive, the ingenuity of our divisional leaders. So the education process of helping our leaders in Wesfarmers really understand the business case for gender balance was absolutely critical. The third area that was important was making sure we had really good measurement. If you don't measure things, then it's really hard to hold yourself accountable. So this goes to measuring various aspects that matter, that go to gender balance, and that goes to gender balance at different levels of the organisation, understanding the mix of gender within our development pools and our recruitment pools. All of these things, improving measurement, certainly helped us to track our progress, identify where we were making progress and where we weren't making progress, and adjust and adapt going forward. I'd say that something that hasn't really worked within Wesfarmers, and indeed I don't think really works more generally, is the idea of quotas. So setting quotas and being forced to deliver on a quota is something that really doesn't work within Wesfarmers, given that we are a merit-based organisation. And quite frankly, there are more than enough opportunities to promote the fantastic women that we have within our business and to attract and retain some phenomenal talent in both men and women across the market. And indeed, a lot of the feedback that I get from women across our organisation is that they don't like the idea of quotas. They like to feel that they have been appointed into their role based on merit. And quite frankly, we're not finding it hard to appoint many of the talented women that we have across the organisation into more senior leadership roles simply based on merit. One of the real positive changes that I've seen over the last year is that when we work through our succession planning and our development plans, we're now starting to see a lot more really capable women across the organisation feature prominently in succession planning for our most senior roles at Wesfarmers. So this is going to our divisional managing director roles, our group leadership roles. And this hasn't happened overnight. This is the result of many years of a lot of focus and hard work, but we're now starting to see the benefits of that. So now when I look at succession plans across Wesfarmers at a divisional and a group level, we certainly have more gender balanced succession pools across men and women. I'd say that one of my key personal learnings around our journey to gender balance is that you really do need to play the long game. You need to make sure that the changes that you're making within the organisation are sustainable, and you can't expect to deliver changes overnight. You really need to play the long game. But I'm really pleased across Wesfarmers now that as a result of the real commitment and passion of our group leadership team to really move to gender balance across the organisation, that we are starting to deliver not just measurable outcomes, but sustainable outcomes across the organisation.